1, 2, 1, 2, 1 million, 2 million, 3 million.
It's all about experience. It's to feel the adrenaline running through our veins. Like all the things we do that excite us. Whatever world we come from or live in, there are people that are born to succeed. They're called special, to hustle every day for an opportunity of a lifetime. Looking for the challenge to shape our future is something that's in our DNA. A privilege just available for a few. Traders, we see things differently, paying attention to every small detail that would maybe go unnoticed by the common eye. On or by the edge is our playground, with a constant strive for glory, seeking for a new tomorrow. Do you feel special? Take back control of your investments.
All right. 1, 2, 1, 2.
Hello.
1, 2, 1, 2. Hello. 1 million, 2 million, 3 million. Can you hear me? Hello.
Hi.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
I take it as yes, you can hear me. Good afternoon, everyone. How are you? Look at that beard.
Fine.
Oh my God, that's a nice, sexy beard, Muhammad Jamal. Look at you. Well, I wish I could grow that big beard, but unfortunately, I'm not that manly as you.
Sir, yeah, how is your going trading?
Salam alaikum. How are you?
Walaikum salam.
Yeah.
First time I am talking to you on live. Actually, I am doing only demo trading in these days.
Mm-hmm. Don't be shy. You're among with family and friends, so you're in a good place. Welcome.
Thank you.
Right. So, let's have a look. What do we have today on the markets? So, as we always start, and pretty much we discussed the economic events this week with the team, because we had the morning briefing as we do every single day. And we concluded that today is US bank holiday, so markets are going to be shit. It doesn't mean there won't be volatility, because lack of liquidity can often cause high volatility, because market makers have to execute the given price. If some idiot submits an order, they execute like a big bulk order or block order, they have to execute that market price, which could cause volatility. And also remember that the commodity exchange is going to close earlier today, so make sure that you manage your positions and you're not stuck in any naughty, nasty trades. Other than that, in the afternoon, it's not much. Absolutely. Obviously, no US news. So moving on to Tuesday, let's see, what do we have? We have some GBP news. Now, this could be interesting for those who trade GBP and London session, but I don't really trade London session. In the afternoon, nothing. Shit Tuesday. Moving on to Wednesday. Now, this is where things start to pick up, as usually throughout the week. It starts with a boring Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Let's see. Ooh, ISM manufacturing PMI, JOLTS job openings, FOMC meeting minutes. Wow, Christmas came early, isn't it? And then if we move on to Thursday, we are going to have initial jobless claims, one of the many quantitative events I like to trade. Now, initial jobless claims in the past few months, I think since spring, isn't the best, but at least we have something to trade on. Now, remember that it's much easier to trade quantitative events rather than qualitative. So, I think someone just forgot to mute the mic. Moving on, Friday. What do we have on Friday? It's your favorite non-farm payroll. So, we are going to do live trading. I'm not sure if it's going to be streamed on YouTube, but for the team, it's 100% we're going to live trade it. We're going to observe. It doesn't mean we're going to trade it, but we're going to observe. If you see any opportunities, definitely we're going to trade it. And also, we're going to have the unemployment for Canada, and we should have unemployment, yes, for the United States of the Great America. So, prime days of the week are going to be Thursday and Friday. So, easy with the trading today. Don't blow your account. Try to save some pennies for Thursday and Friday. Any questions about the fundies?
Clear.
Roger that. So moving on, let's see what do we have with the good old gold. Now, this morning we analyzed the market during the morning session, and I sent out this nice juicy setup. Now, obviously, because there's less of liquidity on the market, we have some volatility in terms of price pushing down, back up again. So it could be that it's going to move sideways for a little bit, but at least we managed to catch, since 8 a.m. in the morning until today, 50 pips. It's not bad for Monday, bank holiday US, is it? So I locked in some profits already. Price came back to the initial entry point. So let's see my open positions. Okay. So US 30 was the other. Let me just check. US30 was a bit of cunt this morning because it came back and it did reach stop loss, by the way, I forgot to mention. So this was a stop loss hit. But let's see, what do we have? The other thing I forgot to mention is that we have this nice natural M pattern which could push price higher. I forget to mention this. And if you look at the higher time frame, you can see that we have this long lasting trend line which is downward sloping, and we have this gap right here which could be filled up. Now there are many support and resistance and pivot levels along the way, and if you use the Fibonacci, which is my all-time favorite pair, you can see that we have 61.80 and 78.60 Fibonacci levels lining up with the trend line. So initially I sent out the short position, but we have mixed signs. So there is also a possibility that price is going to push higher, because usually July is characterized by bullish stock markets, surprise, surprise, but that's during normal market conditions. So if price comes back above the previous daily high, that will give me a sign to buy. I closed down the positions I sent out earlier. It was a stop loss hit, so not a good start on the Monday, but at least we have gold running in profit. So for US30, I'm just going to observe, and if there's any opportunity coming up during this live session, then we might take it. Look at that. What does it look like?
A head and shoulder inverted.
Yeah. It looks like. So right now price is, ranging a little bit. If it comes below again to the daily pivot, it's a sell. If it comes above, then it's a buy. Now it's in no man's land right now, so I would wait until entering into another position. So let's see if gold is... Oh, gold is pushing up. What the hell is happening on the markets? Do you guys have any open positions?
Yeah, I took a buy on gold.
Oh, it was a good
Yes,
call.
1807.45.
7.45. So you're running in about 6 pips profit, 10.
Yeah, 3 point something minus
Wow.
minus 0.2.
It's okay. You can manage risk. That's the most important.
Yeah.
Walk one on you.
I think it's gonna go to 1810. I would.
Wagwan Raul. Guys, I so much missed you. I can't tell you. I got used to the daily morning briefings and afternoon streams that, I felt empty on my holiday.
I can understand that.
Like, yeah.
We're a kind of family.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah,
See
it's
how
like
we doing.
every day, 2 times.
Yeah, I mean, we're doing this since January, December. Seven
Something
months
like that.
now. Yeah. Every single day.
Shit.
So it takes about a
Time
month.
flies, man.
Yeah, and it takes about a month to develop a new habit. Well, not addiction, it's like a habit, whether good or bad. So I think we can say that we did build up kind of like a habit of live trading together, having a discussion, chit chat.
Yeah, it's part of the discipline also, we learn really good discipline.
Oh, fucking Alban.
Simon is eating something, chips or something.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Is it Simon?
That's Simon, that's me.
Oh, it's Raul.
No, that's not me. I just I only love a personal message from Alban.
What did he write?
I can't tell that on on Zoom.
Good old
really
Alban.
not. We know Alban. We can't do that.
Yeah, it's not in YouTube daytime.
No. You get blocked. Okay. Then-
So, how many times you heard in trading that consistency is key?
Yep.
And we consistently do morning briefings every single day. Wonderful.
Yes.
We are consistent.
Yes.
Let's see, GJ. Good old GJ.
I make the last 2.5 months consistent 1% a day. What do you think about that?
Wow, that's impressive.
Yeah.
1% a day. It's impressive.
Yep. I'm in 3 months over the 45%.
Yeah, that's amazing, man.
It's are you happy? Quit for the day. You get your target, quit with it. Don't give it back.
That's wise
Yeah,
words.
exactly. You know, I had like last week I had a wonderful week up till Friday. Then I got fucked on Friday morning, and then I had to spend the whole day to recover. You know.
Yep.
It's not fun.
So this morning we discussed this downward descending channel. But before we move into that, I had a read today on the markets. To be honest, like gold is the only news I could find on gold is that how surviving gold and how is it different from other commodities. And do you guys follow like the commodities market in general?
No, not much, not myself.
So we talked about at the beginning of the year, yeah, since no, not actually the beginning, since last year. This is the Bloomberg Commodity Index futures, and you can see that how much prices went up. You can find the ticker AW1, and it's an aggregate. I think it consists a dozen or 2 dozen commodities ranging from precious metals to industrial metals to food to orange juice, all kind of things that considered as commodity on the Chicago Mercantile Exchange or the London Commodity Exchange. So Bloomberg made this index following the most traded commodities, and you can see that prices since the pandemic doubled. And since June 2022, since beginning of June, we had a correction of 15%. Obviously, commodity prices were just way too high. Some of the prices, some of the markets have been normalized, and one of the industries, who can tell me which one of the industries have normalized the most? Which sectors? Was it food? No. Energy? No. Precious metals? No. Industrial
Is it
metals?
IT?
No, IT is not in the commodities index.
Yeah, not IT.
It's the industrial metals. Obviously, many of the there's no demand for right now for industrial metals. There is always demand, but many of the big projects, government projects, house builds, etc., iron, you need industrial metal, have been stopped, obviously, because the fear of recession. So there's a massive amount of demand has been dropped out from the market, and this is why majority of the industrial metals have been dropped. The prices of iron, steel, etc. Things that you use in, building materials. But precious metals, if you look at the performance of gold actually was moving sideways. It didn't reflect on the massive drop of industrial metals. Obviously, there's a difference between industrial and precious metals. And gold was quite resilient to the drop, but instead we're left with, yes, it's downward. So obviously gold is going down because it's within the metals category on the commodity exchange. So obviously it does reflect some of the drop, but it wasn't 15% like some of the other metals, but it's downward sloping a little bit. So we're left with this downward sending channel, and you can see that price wicked down to the previous monthly low or previous weekly low, and then came back immediately to this channel. And now I'm just observing this channel to see what is going to happen. Obviously, we have a really strong support level at the previous monthly low, which lines up with almost the daily pivot. So I see two opportunities, obviously price to wiggle within this channel, and this is one of the reasons why I sent out the analysis earlier this morning, because this impulse move which broke through again the channel, so it went back, has to follow by a retracement, and 50 pips we catch this morning. And now just observing whether the price is going to massage again the daily pivot or even the bottom of the downward sloping channel. So it was pure technicals. There wasn't much news around, wasn't many fundamentals on the gold market. Obviously, gold has been kind of like digested the war in Ukraine. Investors built up the stomach. The war is going on for 5 months now. 4 months? When did it start?
24th of February.
Yeah, 5 months now. It's going on this nonsense.
Yep.
So obviously in the market, sooner or later, it's sad, but markets are going to digest it, and investors care about, making money.
Moving on.
Yeah, they move on. What else do we have? Monetary policy? What's happening with monetary policy? Did anything change?
We had the strike of raising interest rate.
Where?
In USA for
Yeah.
US dollar.
Yeah, and we had a massive spree of interest rate increase all around the world. There's not a single country, or maybe there was actually one country who didn't increase interest rate. Some of them did cut, but obviously Russia did cut the interest rate for various reasons, because they wanted to expand the money supply. But if you look at general trend in the global financial markets now and central banking, every single country is increasing interest rate to tackle inflation. Obviously, inflation is a 4-decade high, so they need to do something about it. What changed in the communication of central banks? Especially the Fed.
They want to avoid hyperinflation.
Yeah, so the Fed, Jay Powell, has been explicit about tackling inflation, even at the cost of suffering and households. So they don't care about whether households have enough money at the end of the month, because increasing interest rate comes at a pretty big cost. Increasing mortgage rates, increasing credit card rates, increasing everything. Inflation, on the other hand, is also bad, because inflation is putting pressure on the disposable income of households. So let's say a household has, single mom or whatever household is, let's say $3,000 a month, they have to pay rent. I don't know how much is rent in the US, let's say $1,500. Send kids to school, buy food, put gas into the tank in the car. This all costs money. If price is going up, it has a huge pressure on the disposable income, especially if they pay mortgage. If interest rates are going up, many of the mortgages, not all of them, but many of them are going up, which again puts pressure on the households. puts pressure on companies as well, because you know companies have to raise wages in order to attract employees. So this month, I think everyone is waiting to the prime events of the month, which obviously we have non-farm payroll at the second Friday of the month this time. And let's see, when do we have the interest rate increase again? In July. Oh, we're going to have CPI in 2 weeks. ECB interest rate decision on 21st of July. And I think a week later we're going to have the US, but we'll see. Anyway, July, slow summer month. And someone messaged me to check GBP USD. Oh, just 1 second. Gold is pushing back up. So quickly, just going to jump back on.
Trading is all about experience.
So I opened a position on gold earlier with you in the morning, and that was since the beginning of the morning, and price now came back exactly to the entry point, so it's now running only 6 pips. Let's see. Who's holding gold short?
Me, definitely me.
Yay, it does. Yeah, it's, remember that today is Monday, US bank holiday, so it's not the time to be, you know, superhero with 10 and 20 lots. So make sure
I can't
that
even afford that.
you will.
I'm on my way to work, so I've just taken a little 0.02 position, see how it runs before I start work. If it goes the right way, we keep it.
Yeah, so just to get your daily dosage, doesn't it?
That's it. Get the fix.
Get the gold fix.
I was in US 500. I took a little profit and then I just cut it short because it turned around. So.
US 30 was a con today, but you know, historically July was quite bullish. So if this position hits stop loss, I'm not looking into any other trades now, because now gold is looking like quite bullish, reversing. You know what? I'm gonna close it down.
I did read somewhere there was an inverse head and shoulders on gold, but I ain't seen it yet.
Yeah. So I'm gonna lock in this position. We're going to jump back on to TradingView to see what the fish is happening. So that position is closed down now. Oh, it's closed down. Okay. Right. So I think, yeah, we have this inverse head and shoulder, right? As this one.
Yep, that's the one.
Yeah. To be honest, like this move back to the channel was quite aggressive, which formed this inverse head and shoulder. It does look like a good opportunity to buy. So how about we jump on to buy? I'm going to open up. No, I want to share this. Okay, let's see. You see these big ass wicks down at 1800?
Yep. You think it'll come to clear those first before it heads up?
No. Okay, let me switch back to TradingView again. I hate this MetaTrader charting. So that big ass wick from the previous weekly low down to 1784, and he managed to pull back the price into this channel. Now, honestly, I was expecting price to come back to retest the daily pivot after this impulse move, which pushed back price into this descending channel, but I can see you know, really conflicting price action. This on the daily chart, I would go long, but it's confusing. Therefore, we're just going to observe for now. What do you think? Now it's trading above the previous daily close, pull back, above the previous monthly low. No, I'm gonna wait with the long. What do you think?
I cut the short and went long.
That's a quick change.
Yeah, I'm on the long, I told you.
Yeah, but you had a good
For me,
entry.
it's not. For me, given the economic situation, I don't think this is gonna go up yet. You know, right now, because we still are in a quantitative tightening, and there is still the competition from a U.S. government bond.
Yeah, but if you look at the
bonds
10-year,
went down.
yeah, you look at the 10-year Treasury yields. Look at that. The last time when we talked about
Exactly.
it was at 3.5, and now it's back under 3%.
Yeah.
Interestingly, let's add the gold chart into here. Normalize the chart, put it on the left-hand scale.
This is negatively inversed, correlated.
Yeah. Interestingly, you can see that the yields were dropping, but gold also was dropping. What could be the reason for this? Is
Yeah,
this
that
something
confused
better?
me, you know, because
Say it again, sorry.
I'm saying that confused me.
Yeah, is there maybe another alternative asset which performs better than gold and bonds? Could it be stock market?
I think oil is doing well.
I added US 30 as well, just to, you know, spice up things. It looks like that recently, you know, that we had usually we have negative correlation between gold and stocks, but now I think the beginning of or a few months ago it started moving into the same direction, stock market. Specifically US 30 and gold, which did confuse us, and including myself, like what the fish is happening. And today it looks like it starts to normalize again, because, you know, stocks are down, gold is up, vice versa. But if you look at the bigger trend, it doesn't seem like that stock market is the culprit, which taking, you know, which causing gold to drop along with the yields. So what could be the reason? Is there something else?
US dollar
Oil,
strength
Faraz?
is making everything go down, isn't it?
About to
Sorry.
exactly say that US dollar strength.
US dollar strength. Let's find out if US dollar strength is the culprit. So remember, one thing I wanted to highlight is the Bloomberg Commodities Index, which dropped 15%. And guess what? Gold is trading on the commodity exchange. So the same as like with individual stocks which traded on the stock market, if a whale, like one of the FANG members, Facebook, Amazon, or Alphabet, the other big stocks are falling, there is no hiding. They pull down everyone else. There is no... Stock picking isn't really working recently, the past few years. So one explanation could be that because the aggregate commodity index is falling and all the industrial metals which have bigger usage and even bigger market than gold itself, it could be that, people are just buying into commodity ETFs, which buying individual units of the actual industrial precious metals. If we talk about, the metal sector. So it could be that because the
Quick, I can't talk.
Wow,
Sandra, are you on
my
ecstasy or speed?
God.
Sandra, stop taking drugs. That's not good. Jesus Christ. So going back, remember that gold is a commodity. It's trading on a commodity exchange. So if the commodity in general, especially the metals, are falling, it's going to have an effect on gold. And that's why you see gold is dropping down. Obviously, it wasn't dropping down. It moved sideways because gold cannot really fulfill its inflation hedging role in the markets now in this interest rate and inflation environment for various reasons. And in my opinion, this is one of the reasons why gold is slowly dripping down and going down, but not as hard as other precious other industrial metals. And also why the yields and gold are moving to the same direction, because they have negative correlation. That didn't help much, does it? So guys, gold buy or sell?
Gold up, pull your pants down and then gone.
I mean, if you noticed in the past couple of weeks, especially last week, I haven't sent out gold analysis exactly because of this shitty price action. I mean, yes, it was going down generally, but it was going down for since 16th of June. Today is 4th of July, so 2 weeks of painful, going down. If someone entered here, yeah, that's lucky, but most of the people were too late to realize that, oh, it's going down, so they entered here, then it bounced back, wiped them out, started falling again, people started shorting, bounced back up again, closing out, stop loss hit, okay, maybe it's time, it's going to fall, it has to fall, everyone was like shorting, and then boom, hit them again, and then he wanted to go long, maybe because of the break of what it looked like a break of this channel, so yeah, I think it was this trend line. It was broken, and even I went long. It was going up, boom, wipe out, then going back up again, and it's just a crazy, savage cunt moves. That's why I stopped trading gold in the past few weeks.
Hello, everyone.
Hello? Jongo Banga?
Jongo Banga.
Jongo.
I don't trust gold anymore. At least these days, I don't trust gold because
No, me neither.
as long as it respects this channel, I think we should just shut the hell out of gold.
Damn right.
But when that's the point. I think we should just try to like point the top of the channels and maybe wait for some weeks, because when it's exhausted, it may wake up and then show some weakness and then fall back down.
Yeah. I think even technicals didn't really work on gold. Yeah, some people catch it, but I don't know, I just couldn't feel it in the past few weeks. I think I had better trades on US 30 than gold.
Definitely.
Let's see what else we have.
If you just take a look at the curve, the price action of gold, it has no shape.
A price section of which one?
Of gold. If you take a look at gold and you look at the price, for the past few weeks, it has no shape: up, down, sideways, down, up, down.
No. It has a shape. It's like a, yeah, that's the gold shape for the past. And even it says like, bend over, I'm coming. That's how I felt in the past 2 weeks trading gold.
Gold was like, everyone assume position.
So it shows that there is no swing trade possible on gold now.
No. September, that's gonna be a really good good month. September, October, November. I have really good hopes. Remember that it's summer season, so most of the decision makers in the office, they are going away on holiday. There's less liquidity.
Yeah, that's true.
And when they're back in September,
Now the timing for, sorry.
And I do have the impression that gold, the metal itself, does not move, not very much. It's just like a reaction to the US dollar.
yeah, US dollar is
Do you
one
understand what I mean?
aspect. Yeah. US dollar is obviously one of the factors which moving the gold market, because US gold is denominated in US dollar, but sometimes or many times I don't consider DXY, because DXY, we know exactly that it's a composite. It's built up of USD, Swiss Corona, Norwegian, whatever, so many different currencies which have nothing to do with gold, but obviously it does affect in normal market conditions. But when the shit hits the fan, the dollar strength is, it just doesn't matter, because investors are not going to look at like, oh, how much is the dollar? If they have to move their portfolio to protect, for example, because of inflation, was the first thing they're going to look at gold. Some people said Bitcoin is the new gold because, inflation hedging, to the moon store of value, but losing 50% of its value, I don't think it's a good business and investment. So Romesh. So on the chart you can see the dollar index and gold. Of course, it has some form of negative correlation. When dollar is getting stronger, gold is obviously going down, but it's not always the case. Longer term trends, we can talk about it, but gold is just too volatile and sometimes absolutely doesn't care about how much $1 cost. This is why I'm always cautious with dollar strength. And it looks like you bloody gold buyers, gold is pushing back up. Now gold came back above the previous daily close. Let's see. So there could be...
Christine is probably in a buy. Therefore,
yeah, Christine is definitely moving the market.
And Thomas, later on, if you check the US 30 on 5 minutes, it's forming a wedge, nice wedge.
My friend, that is a beautiful wedge. That is.
We love.
So, buy high? What do you think?
Let it cross up, then we buy. I'm still on a sell.
US 30 has also another inverted head and shoulder, which I did notice too late. Oh fucking hell, some idiot is posting sex advertisements on the chat.
Alban.
Is it Alban?
I think so. No.
God. But the number of viewers have gone up, so if that's what people like,
It helps.
we have to give it to them. It says naked.hd, no horse, real cheap F dates. Wow. It's a good advertisement. Definitely get some attention. As the other one is the bored housewives looking for fun. Alright, so it's time to make some investment decisions whether we should buy or sell. BBB says flip a coin, Gold Monday. Yeah, that's right.
It's the B.
Alright, I think I'm going to enter into a long position, just a tiny. Let me show you my MetaTrader. I fucking hate. So it's only 1-to-1. Can you see my screen?
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. So total risk £760. It's a lot of money. Fuck me. For a Monday. right. US 30. The more I look at US 30, it's looking better for long.
What's up, Thomas? How was your holiday?
Hey, Raim, Mr. Curaçao. Good.
Where did you visit, Thomas?
Strip club. Day and night. Shaking, you know, buying those neon... not Bollinger. Don Perignon champagnes. No, I'm not. I was with family. I'm too old for the, you know, strip clubs.
Dominic Strauss-Kahn would not agree with you.
Who's that? Dominic
Strauss-Kahn? Strauss-Kahn, he was...
Isn't it suddenly I was thinking about that Prince Marcus, that German guy?
No. I think he was a candidate at the French presidential, and he was accused. He was even going to be maybe first or second on the votes, but he was accused of rape and all the like.
Wow.
Because he went to stripper clubs and all the like.
It's crazy.
And I think he was 56 or 60, something like that.
Wow. It's definitely a grandpa age. Naughty grandpa.
But those blue pills, it's not the problem at all.
Speaking from experience?
No. I have quite a long neck, so I always with a stiff neck.
Fuck. So it has an effect on your neck, not on your ding dong.
It went down too quick. That's why giraffes don't get Viagra.
Have you ever seen a giraffe vomiting? It must be a shocking
that
experience.
kind of films I don't look, Thomas.
Right.
Right.
That's why I miss the afternoon streams.
Right.
Yeah, I see. People are going crazy about why did you buy gold? Why did you sell gold? Like what? You know, it's Monday. Yeah, but the amount I placed, it's only for the stream, so don't freak out, guys. But the more I look at US 30, the more I look at US 30, the more I'm thinking about going long.
Yeah.
Look at the daily. Look at this massive pullback. You know what? Hmm. It's gone up above the previous daily close, which is a confirmation for me to buy. Let me just show you a trading view.
I think you have had last week a big drop that created some imbalance also that they have to fill.
Yeah,
So I think definitely we have to go up.
Every big drop is characterized with an impulse move, and every impulse move is followed by
a retracement.
Damn right. So, for this occasion, I am going to place a cheeky buy.
Gold does what it does best.
Fucking everyone over.
Damn right.
Is it better if I split the screen between US 30 and... Oh shit, I'm not sharing on YouTube. Is it better if I split the screen on MetaTrader? Or how do you want to watch it?
I think gold. We don't want to see gold. We don't want to.
For fuck's sake! I had a small sell and it take my stop loss, and then it goes down. Fuckers.
Yeah, it's... I think Thierry said it best. Gold does what it does.
Yeah. I had my best results last week with Forex, not gold.
But if you look at the performance that we had since December to May, gold was more than generous, I have to admit. But since May, since the market started digesting the war, so investors built up the stomach, Chinese lockdown started, and you know, a whole other things in the world. You know exactly what happened. Since May and June was an absolute shitstorm. Bernard Mwangi, welcome to the team.
Thank you, Thomas.
It's a beautiful profile picture you have.
Yeah.
It's how are you?
I'm doing fine, Thomas.
Excellent.
Are you in the drain? It sounds like. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Yeah, he think you fucker.
Yeah, for some reason, maybe I'm just have a too dirty mind, but that profile picture. It's a beautiful drain, but I can't think of something else.
It's just crazy. I don't know if gold knows at the moment I take a trade.
Something like that.
I know.
Gold, you mother tucker. Oh, we have a new hourly candle. Let's see how is it going to react. And I guarantee gold is going to melt. It does. And, you know, I said it's going to return to the daily pivot. And I have a feeling it will 100% return. You can't. Okay, so. Alright, I'm closing down the gold position. Because that's pretty much a gamble. Let me just quickly see. Yeah, definitely closing down the gold short and leaving US 30 on for long.
I think the sellers are not ready to drop it down.
On gold or US 30?
On gold. On gold,
Just
they will
jump
just
back.
keep selling it.
Let's have a look in trading view. Yeah, remember it's only Monday, so if we don't trade, it's not a massive issue. We have still plenty of days from the year. So Alexandra Claire thinking, hey Tom, what do you think about oil going bull? I think, yeah, I definitely do agree. We're going to see 130, 140, even I would risk $150 dollars a barrel right now. But actually we have a gold, an oil specialist in the group. But in my opinion, it's hard to replenish the supply that's missing from the market because of Russia. We're only talking about 10-15%, but you know, where are they going to get it? Who's going to replenish it? But I'm not an oil specialist, so there are smarter people in the group and in the world who can comment on this. So, on the chart, I'm going to draw up the position that we have opened just now. So we have this wedge on the chart. You can use the bottom of the wedge as, you know, stop loss. So mine, if you see on the chart, it looks like this. Yeah, I'm going back to trading view, which is a bit hard to draw in MetaTrader. So in trading view, that's what it looks like. Take profit level, anything above, you know, around 31,040. It's quite a short scalp, but if you have that spike, because you see this is an upward sloping wedge. And usually this tricks people always. They start to go short, but then you have a wick to the upside. Closes out everyone who's going short and then moves the opposite direction. So that's the speculation on this low liquidity day. Let's see, gold. You cheeky fucker. What else do you trade, guys? Do you have any other open position?
I have a small sell in XAUUSD. I took the retracement and
Well,
I hope that the small imbalance will be filled.
Wow, wow, wow. Look at that.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that, bang on the 7860. So we have
Yep.
this wedge with the
We
flat
have
bottom.
the Art1.
Wow.
But
That's a
I'm
good
already
setup.
in. I went in 6887, right on the top.
Yeah, I don't think it's too late to enter now.
No.
No. Okay, let me pull up my MetaTrader and bang on. When was the last time I traded US or Aussie dollar, US dollar?
A little bit a while ago.
I think months ago.
Yeah.
That's bang on.
And
5
I closed this morning's USD Japanese Y. Japanese Yen, JPY. I took it 7 o'clock European time at the
USD
135.
Japanese yen.
Yep, and I closed it with 50 pips.
Wow. So why did you hide this beautiful trade, Mr. Galmers?
Yes, I don't know.
Which is running already in break even. Well, tiny loss, but it doesn't matter.
Yes, so it's running in profit. But I think we have to see at least 685.
Even that is going to be 10 pips, 15 pips. That's not bad.
A bit more, right? Yeah, I went in a little bit higher. But
Well,
that's
you mean
take
you went in
profit
a little bit
one.
high, that you had a puff? That's how you went in a little bit high, or?
Yes, puff puff.
Path to Magic
No,
Dragon.
but Afghan.
AK-47, Orange Kush.
But that's my. I think my first profit 685, and your final profit could be somewhere at 6-7.
Oh, US 30 is pushing up. We are in £93 of profit. Wow. Crypto Boy is asking, what about gold? I don't know. What is buy or sell, guys? Tell me.
It's on the 200.
Just stay away. Stay away from
level
gold.
Yes, it's on a level to decide will we go up or down.
Yeah.
I don't risk it.
Fuck gold. I want to earn money. I don't want to give back to the market. So relax. Let me show you something. I've shown this so many times, I can't even remember, like a million times, that often gold likes to consolidate for a long time. This we're talking about August to December, 4 months, 5 months. Consolidation. As soon as it broke out, it's gone up thousands of pips. Literally 21,000 points, 2,000 pips. But here's another one. Consolidation. Boom. It's the usual behavior of gold. Yeah, sometimes it does moves in non-normal market conditions, like middle of a freaking pandemic, and also the beginning of the Ukrainian invasion. It does move sideways, and with many fake outs and closeouts, but generally gold loves to move sideways. when, you know, things are not clear, investors are waiting out, traders are just, you know, building up the speculative positions in their head. Gold moves sideways, and then boom, as soon as it breaks out, it moves thousands of pips. So you have to be patient with gold. If you can sit out patiently, it can pay you dearly. And sometimes you have to let gold go. That's exactly what I did in the past few weeks. I had losing positions, but I'm not forcing gold. I had losing position today. It's only, you know, 60 pounds minus, but that's enough. You have to, you know, when to stop and look for other opportunities in other assets. So Sam Van Rex is asking, does 4th of July not make US markets slow today? There is definitely lack of liquidity, but lack of liquidity doesn't mean lack of volatility. You have to understand how does the market makers operate. And for example, Asian sessions, you know, lack liquidity, but if someone is sending in a massive block order or crazy big sell or buy, that can move the market because the market makers have to execute the price at whatever was given. If there's no customers on the other end, so they cannot match the order with you know, bid and ask, because there's not just market orders, there are, you know, limit orders. If it doesn't match the right limit at execution price, then they have to execute at the current market price. And that's where you see sometimes there's massive spikes, where up or down. And I mentioned already that our prime day this week, help me out, what's going to be on
Thursday, Friday.
Thursday and Friday? It's usual. Every single
farmer pay. No.
Every single month, every single week is the same.
Last week also, the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday were not that great.
Yeah. But consistency is key. Here I am. We're having a discussion, and you know, it's, you know, preparing ourselves for Thursday and Friday, watching the market. Doesn't mean we have to trade. We can just have a conversation. At least, you know, you're not alone. I'm not alone. Yeah, Brandon O'Hagan, NFB. Yeah, absolutely. So Misha says that, not sure if you guys heard the news of Uganda discovery of tons of gold, more supply, less demand. Gold will drop to 1790. No, I haven't heard about the historical discovery of Uganda of gold. Have you guys heard anything about it?
No.
We're missing the market moving news. Uganda's treasure discovery. Let's see. Uganda is sitting on 31 million metric tons of gold ore. Might not that substantially boost world's gold supply? You better read the news before you jump on. Do we have anyone from Uganda? I guess no one is from Uganda. So Junior sent it's 12 trillion US dollar worth. Wow. I guess it's worth to be Ugandan these days. So let's have a look on US30. Who opened long or short in US30?
I changed to long.
And now it broke out from the wedgie.
Yeah, it broke, exactly.
Who doesn't love a good wedgie? Oh, shit, sorry. Wakey wakey. We have 72 people in the Zoom. You guys making me do all the talking. Fucking hell. It's not fun.
I think it's the general Monday effect.
Oh, exactly.
Everything is lazy. The traders
Lazy
are
buggers.
lazy. Lazy. The money is lazy.
I'm busting my balls every day for you guys. That's the respect.
Too much information. I don't want to know what you're doing with your balls.
Oh, Raul, I miss you.
How do you do, you? There you are. No, not yet. Not, there your Australian dollar USD going.
Finally. Finally. How did I...
I thought you deleted that one, but no.
Amen.
Finish him.
No, I haven't deleted it.
Hate that sound effect so much. My God.
No, you're not. You like it.
Who's screaming?
Who's asking who's B? Hi, who are you?
BB.
Hi.
It's a scary movie.
Where have you been, B?
He doesn't miss you, family business. So much shit has went down. Oh my God, I've never knew so much drama before. Shit.
We didn't hear much. I mean, at least I didn't hear much about this. But I've heard that you had hard time.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's.
Was it? How hard was it? How hard was it? Can you describe? Was it semi-hard?
You got me there. You got me there. Shit.
Boom.
Hard-boiled egg, like 20 minutes hard.
Was it squishy?
Very hard. Why
Holy
the
shit.
fuck am I like replying to you? Who's Acha? Is B short for baby or babe? Um, whatever you want. Whatever you want.
Is B short for baby? Babe? Haha, very bony hard. Oh, guys, that's why I missed the afternoon live trades.
Oh, I have a question. Oh my god, I've kind of started slowly.
I'm still married, B. You know
having
that.
a hard time. Like, no.
Thomas, no, sorry.
I know that I've been rejected so many times.
I know it's tough, innit? But you know, never give up because I'm on a diet. It doesn't mean I can't have a look on the dessert menu.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Oh, yeah.
And that's the moment when my wife walks through the living room.
Oh my god. Okay, so my question is, I've been trying to slowly get back like last week, but I'm having a hard time because I think it's
How hard?
been a month since I last traded. A month. This is why nobody takes me seriously.
I do take you seriously. I'm asking how hard.
I'm not gonna reply anymore. I'm done.
All right, what's the question?
done.
Guys, behave, guys. Be stalking, respect her, yeah? Don't laugh. Jesus Christ. Unbelievable.
Because I've been having a hard time like getting back to the flow. So I was just wondering if you guys know how you guys get back to the flow. Like, because I'm doing demo now because I'm super scared. Like, fucking everything up.
Absolutely,
It would
we
be a
understand.
shame to lose the fucking funded account, you know.
No, definitely not. But keep, you know, are you in drawdown? Or
Oh
is it
no,
in
it's
profit?
refreshed. Everything's like everything's on break even, so it's fine.
Yeah. So
It's
you know,
just
at the
that,
beginning, it's. I think it's the beginning. It's you know, it's hard. Then becomes semi-hard. You know, ups and downs. Sometimes soft, but you know, there's always hope.
Eventually becomes hard. Yeah.
Super hard.
My God.
Did you blush?
I don't. I mean, I've experienced this tons of times. I got practice, so.
I'm sure you are.
Nothing new.
That's all. That's all. They always say this.
Come on.
Anyway, let's go back to trading. So, yeah, try to just stay above the water. Don't lose the account. Don't go crazy with lot sizes. Obviously, don't trade Monday and Tuesdays. Try to focus on deep prime events. In my opinion, what do you guys think? Give some tips to B.
Yeah, actually. But on deep Rams events, also be careful with the fundamentals. I read somewhere it's always better to let the market digest at least 30 minutes before taking any trade.
Hold on. Is it FTMO or my Forex Fund, B?
Both. I have for both.
You have 2 funded accounts. Jesus Christ. For FTMO, don't trade news events because it's not allowed. For MFF, it is allowed. Okay?
Yeah, I've kind of changed mine to swing.
Oh, so that allows you to that allows you to trade on news events. Ah, okay, different.
As far as I know, right? But I barely do this anyway. That's it. What else? More advice, please.
They don't want to give advice, B. They don't. I don't know. Do you not like? Do you not love B? Guys, why are you so quiet? This is disrespectful.
I don't know. I'm still working. I'm not a full-time trader. I'm back. I'm back later, guys. I have to jump quick.
See you later.
See you later. Yeah, man.
So Sam Van Rex is
Bye.
asking why not Mondays and Tuesdays? Because it's shit. If you look at your track record or any of the previous live streams, you will see that Thursdays and Fridays every single week is a prime day of the week. We make most of the money on Thursday and Friday. Do you agree or not?
Totally.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
and for me, Mondays are mostly for observation. You kind of need to see the pace on Monday.
I think on Monday guys are still drunk from the weekend, and that's why they're just lazy.
There must be a hell of a hangover if they still hangover on Monday. Right, AUD/USD looks like it's running in 1.2 pips profit. That's impressive for a Monday.
Aussie dollar wants to pay the bills.
Yeah.
It's not incorrect. Just to save the face of Mondays, right?
So Sumichi Mika is asking, how sure are you on the US30 trade? Honestly, on a US bank holiday Monday, I'm not sure of anything. The only thing I'm sure is that I'm going to have a Negroni after the stream. That's the only thing that I'm certain of. On the market, nothing is certain. But at least Raul's position is running in 2.7 pips profit. That's something.
Thomas, did you look at Isaac's channel?
Not recently. I mean, I was off for a week. Why? What is happening?
I mean, just from few minutes ago, some couple of seconds ago, so some couple of minutes ago, he just shared the chart on the Crown Swiss. The franc.
He's telling one by one. After 5 minutes, we'll tell one. Then after 5 minutes, we'll tell one. We were there, we would have taken Manjeet.
Manjeet. Ah, damn it, he
Sorry.
muted. I wanted to listen into the conversation. So sorry, what's happening with Isaac is
He just shared the chart on pound Schweizer franc.
Swiss franc, Japanese yen.
Nee, pound.
Oh no, GBP Swiss franc, yeah. You know, that's not even on my. I had never traded GBP Swiss franc. And do you think it's good? It looks good on the chart.
It always looks good on the chart. GP. It's even the Swiss franc. Wait. No. It's the Swiss. He did both. He did both. But actually, I don't like the Swiss franc because everywhere where you see the Swiss franc, it's pretty much more of gambling or something else because they are just mind blowing. Those guys.
Sorry, I'm here. I just had back to meeting.
That's a good picture, Thomas.
Thank you very much. Wagwan. What is happening? Boom. Wakey wakey.
Finish her. Finish her. I was saying I don't like the Swiss franc crosses because it's like a kind of 50-50 most of the time.
So
you can never
sorry,
be sure
sorry. US 30 is now hit stop loss, so I'm going to close in the position and book 600 minus. We still have the AUD USD running though. If I switch back to trading view, it looks like that my theory didn't work out well. That's why I say on a US bank holiday Monday, you can never be sure of anything. Boom. Look how nicely it wiped out the stop loss immediately.
Thomas, I have a gap on US 30 on the 1 minute time frame, and
on 1 minute time frame.
Yeah.
On US 30.
And I think it just filled that gap before melting.
It is possible, but for me that was it for US 30. Don't want to open another trade. Still have AUD USD running with £200 profit, ladies and gentlemen. So today's profit was delivered to you by no other than Raul Galmers. Thank you, Raul. Mr. Cock. Hey Marwan, by the way, did you print a t-shirt?
No, I'm traveling tomorrow to Lebanon for a 2 weeks vacation. I'm gonna print it there.
Good. Good, good, good.
It's on my priority list.
Nice. Oh, guys. I hate to trade on Mondays, especially when it's US Bank Holiday. And remember last time when we had US Bank Holiday 2 weeks ago? What did I say?
Yeah, it's always a shitty day.
Yeah, I said I'm not going to trade again on US Bank Holiday Monday, and here we are. But I miss you so much.
It was a good forecast, though.
On what?
That Monday was going to be a shitty day.
Yeah,
Or
that
bank
forecast
holiday.
was bang on. Not all is lost. We have Thursday and Friday.
But I think Thursday and Friday it's gonna be very speedy, huh? It's gonna be a rally.
Hopefully.
Because all
We'll
of these
see.
news, pitches, and all the lights, readings, printings.
Do you guys trade every single day?
Actually, I do. But there are some days I just open just a tiny lot just to have the feeling to I have to read it.
Yeah, good idea. A good strategy.
To get your daily fix, as Des said.
Are we still here?
Hey!
Is that Raul?
Yes. You sorted your stuff, Raul?
Guys, I have to go.
All right.
Thank you, Thomas. Have a
You're
good day,
welcome.
everybody.
See you
Bye.
later, alligator.
See you later. Bye.
Bye.
Everyone is leaving me.
So dramatic.
Who's that?
I think everybody's leaving the market. I think the market left us already.
Already on holiday.
When are you going on holiday, Raul?
This is my last week.
And you're going off for 4 weeks?
I go off for 4 weeks, but I stay home. We would change the roof in the summer, and some friends from Holland, this old school friends, is coming over.
I should adjust my... Hold on just 1 second. So Nicholson just sent a message into US30 that he is deep in US30. You should... Well, is it buy or sell? But I guess you're in a buy. But looking at the price, how aggressively it's dropping, I would just, you know, close it down. Don't be afraid to close down your losses. I hope you hear this. And going back to Raul, if you go on a holiday, maybe I should adjust my holidays to yours, so I should go on another 4 weeks holiday.
Yes. Why? Why 4 weeks?
Because I need another holiday.
Someone has to keep up the meetings, the Zoom stuff.
Christine
We did
is
last
doing an
week.
Milad, you and Christine did an excellent job, and I think because you're going on a holiday, well, Milad is on a holiday as well, but you know, he's really motivated. He's excellent on working under pressure, and Christine is just, you know, she's got a soothing voice and excellent fundamental analysis. So I think Christine should do the daily streams and Zooms. What do you think?
Is Christine here?
No, I don't think so. It's late in the evening now for her.
Damn. US30 went without activating my sell position.
Wow.
It's crazy.
So, right, let's see.
I think I'll go and sleep too.
Well, what time is it there?
Almost 4 p.m.
4 p.m. and you're going to sleep now?
I mean, do anything else, any other thing.
It's a power nap.
Beauty sleep.
Yeah.
Or maybe it was just a kind word to say something else.
Totally different.
No, I'll sleep. Because this market is making me just fall asleep. All right, guys, have a nice trading day.
Bye.
Bye bye. Sorry. So, let's have a look in the market. So Nicholson is asking, hey Tamas, I'm very good with technical analysis, but when it comes to news and such fundamental, I struggle. What's the best way, in your opinion, to go about that? Super simple solution. Let me show you. You don't have to be a magician or financial guru or economist to make sense of simple quantitative data. In fact, it's much easier to trade than you think. So this framework, you can apply it in pretty much every single quantitative data release. So you know that we have the economic calendar. All you have to do is just find the most volatile, the most important events, not the most volatile, but you know, there's a correlation. Find a pair you want to trade. So let's think about initial jobless claims. Every single month, initial jobless claims is printed pretty much the same time, so weekly or bi-weekly. Yeah, no, it's weekly. All you have to do is look up the previous data printings and see if you know, was a standard deviation. Now, initial jobless claims isn't the best because it's kind of like flat. So let's maybe choose something else. The best would be, for example, GDP. When is the GDP for US? Was it last week? Hello? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
When was the last GDP data printing? Come on, guys, you should know this. Last week. I was right. So, example of GDP. Now it's back to, well, normal. Said that US printed 3 negative numbers on GDP. The best thing you want to do is look up how GDP affected your selected pair. For example, let's have a look on US 30. So I delete everything on US 30, remove all the drawings, and what you have to do is go to the last one. No, it wasn't this one. (29th of June) 2:30 European time. So all you have to do is get the horizontal line, 29th of June. (2:30). Boom. You see how it's affected the US 30. And this isn't the best example because there wasn't much volatility because price was moving, but you get the idea. All you have to do, oh, actually, let me show you another chart which is much better. The CPI. That we do follow every single CPI data printing for our beloved gold. So all you have to do is find the data printing, the previous date, what was the forecast, what was the actual, and just mark it visually on the chart. It doesn't take you too much time, but it helps you to understand how one economic indicator affects a given asset. Sometimes you see there's a direct correlation between, or a strong correlation or relationship between, for example, CPI, which is the inflation data, and the price of gold. But sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it moves in tandem, sometimes it breaks it down. But when it moves in, you know, when the correlation is perfectly negative or perfectly positive, it doesn't matter. When it's perfect correlation, so it always generates the same kind of results over and over again. It moves for months and months and months, or even if it weeks, if you can catch that winning series, that can give you an edge over the market and help to build up the capital. Most of you, many of you, almost all of you do over leverage your account, but if you have that winning series of if you just wait every single week, for example, the initial jobless claims, or if you go, you know, a bit bigger lot size than the usual on those events that you can identify a good correlation, it can help you to boost the account, and the rest will come with experience. But I think it's a good way to learn about fundamentals. You have to learn about, you know, read it up. What does it mean, the news events, once you select it? Try to select it's a simplistic way, but look at the 3 stars. It's high impact news. Obviously, there are events like President Lagarde speaking, so Christine Lagarde, that's a qualitative news. It's difficult to trade because, yes, it does fundamental, but if you stream into one of these events when Christine Lagarde or Jay Powell is speaking, I guarantee you cannot make any sense out of it, because they do speak about macroeconomics, they do speak about finance, balance sheet, and, you know, all kind of central banker stuff. It's even for seasoned traders, it's difficult to trade. But if you focus on the quantitative data, like crude oil inventories, or what else we have, manufacturing PMI, not for China but other countries, it's much easier to trade. Reading above, usually it's bullish for the dollar, you know, things like this. If you click into this events, but maybe I'm not going to focus on China, GDP for UK, you can understand what is it, and I wouldn't recommend to go with the general definition and description, because usually this is bullshit what's written on investing.com, because it's purely focusing on the currency strength, and it's misleading in many times. For example, depending on what asset you trade, if you talk about the CPI, which is an inflation measure, and, you know, if inflation is high, investing.com says it's bullish for the dollar, which in theory should be bearish for the gold, but we know exactly how CPI gold is reacting to CPI reading. Therefore, do not trust always the general or generic description of investing.com. So once you have it, once you marked everything on your chart, you are prepared for every outcome. If you see the price section showing you that, okay, maybe it's a falling wedge, but if the data is going against the technical analysis, always trust the fundamentals, always, 100%. I will show you on Thursday and Friday when we trade live events, but many times, yes, fine, technical analysis lines up with fundamentals, but often it gives you a completely false direction on the technicals, and always trust the fundamentals. I hope it helps. Start with this to understand fundamentals better. It takes time, it takes effort, but it's a good way. So he's asking, would it be possible to go in more on one-on-one call? Willing to pay, appreciate the explanation. No need to pay, buddy. Do you have a microphone? Can you speak? Oh, I guess you can't speak. Anyway, if you know, next time when we have the live stream on Thursday and Friday, or even before, pick something and I help you to build a framework so you had better understand fundamentals. You know, it takes time. It's not going to happen overnight, but at least I think the first thing you have to do is read and learn. Read the financial news. It's painful for those who are not professional financiers or never studied this. It's absolutely the most dreadful thing to read financial news, because, you know, it's boring as shit. I remember at uni when I was reading Financial Times, I fall asleep every single morning, but I forced myself, and it paid off. And what pays off now is Mr. Galmer's position on AUD/USD.
Yeah, and I think it's such a good habit, like when you said like marking just what it's doing in terms of news and all that. It kind of helped me a lot when I started to figure out about fundamentals,
visualizing
Because-
things is more powerful
Yeah.
than looking at numbers. And the other thing I can show you, and it doesn't cost anything. It's you can do it. You don't need a finance degree to do this. But what should I pick? Let's have a look on Nasdaq 100. And let's see
I don't
how.
trade news, but like the overall market overview, you can kind of see price direction.
Yeah. So
Kinda
let's have a
good
look.
help.
Or the other, the other visual thing you can do is pick Nasdaq 100, and everyone talks about yields. How on earth is yield affecting the Nasdaq? You have an option to read up tons of information on the internet. You have another option of, it goes to the previous, watch YouTube videos, try to figure out. The second one is try to draw the chart I showed you, or you can chart it. TradingView is an excellent tool. You have the Nasdaq on the screen, and on the right hand side you see that I have the US 10-year Treasury yield. Oops, it moved down. So I'm going back to the Nasdaq. You have US 10-year. You right click in it and you add US 10-year to compare, and boom, it's immediately on the chart. But it looks shit, doesn't it? What is this? You need to normalize the data, and what you have to do, you right click on the most recently added asset, which is the red line, the US 10-year Treasury yield. You go down to pin to scale now. It's pinned to the right, but you want to pin it to the left. Pin it to new left scale, and therefore it's going to normalize the data, and boom. This is how the US 10-year Treasury yield and the stock market is correlated. It's so easy to visualize it, doesn't it? Boom. In 1 minute you have perfect correlation analysis.
Your Australian dollar goes well, Thomas.
Yeah, and I did mention many times that thank you for Mr. Galmerus. Most of my loss has been covered for today because of your trade. So thank you so much.
It's not the world, but
come on, it's a beautiful trade.
It's running $700 in profit for me.
$700. That's a good day rate.
Yeah, but I already have $1,200 today. So I'm happy. It's a good start of the week. Then I don't have to do that much with the rest of the week.
Perfect start of the week. I mean, starting with $700 in your pocket.
No,
any day of the year.
2,000 today.
What? You made $2,000 today.
Yeah. With risking on half to a maximum 1%. I'm a little bit more conservative.
It's very impressive, Mr. Galmers. But it's 4 o'clock in my time, and I'm gonna call it today. It's been 2 hours on a Monday. We went over and beyond. Mr. Galmers had the perfect position for today, running in 13 pips profit. So thank you, Raul. And I wish everyone a good trading day. Guys, see you tomorrow at 8 a.m. That's for the members, okay? See you later.
Have a good evening, Thomas.
Thank you, Thomas.
Thank you, Thomas.
Bye. Thomas.
All right. So, people of YouTube, thank you so much for tuning in. Usual slow Monday. We cannot really do it. A couple of losing position, but it's not the end of the world. Raul saved the day with AUD USD. Wonderful trade. Thank you so much, Raul. Do you want to have a live stream tomorrow? Write a comment now. If you want, I would consider, but definitely on Wednesday and Thursday we are going to have. And on Friday, maybe I'm going to have with the team. I'm not sure, but join the Telegram channel. And the other thing I wanted to show you is from today, the memberships are open now. So I have 10 memberships left for the Pro plan. The basic already sold that because people message me privately. But Premium is going to open up for free memberships, but the Pro membership is open now. So you can take it up and you can join the Alpha FX community. I do live trading every single morning, only apart from the days when I don't do morning briefings, but you can join via this link. All you have to do, the discount is already applied, so you don't have to add any discount code. You just click on it and you can join morning briefings every single day. Discord, 5 proper analysts with an automated signal developed by Milad. I'm not marketing it, but it's added now to the service. It's wonderful. And you know, many perks. You get a day to B or withdrawal, depending on your choice. And it's loads of fun. You don't have to trade alone ever again. So 10 membership left. If you want to join, go to alphafx.eu and join the community. Okay. I would love to see you on the other side. The choice is yours. See you all one day this week. I don't know which day. Tomorrow. How about tomorrow? See you tomorrow. Thank you so much.
Trading is all about experience. It's to feel the adrenaline running through our veins. Like all the things we do that excite us. Whatever world we come from or live in, there are people that are born to succeed. They're called special, to hustle every day for an opportunity of a lifetime. Looking for the challenge to shape our future is something that's in our DNA. A privilege just available for a few. Traders, we see things differently, paying attention to every small detail that would maybe go unnoticed by the common eye. On or by the edge is our playground, with a constant strive for glory, seeking for a new tomorrow. Do you feel special? Take back control of your investments.